Today, I decided to combine two amazing warrior archetypes in one and create the ultimate warrior deck in Yu-Gi-Oh Master Duel. So that is the deck for today, and it is a combination between duo avatars and also star warriors, in particularly Kai'Sa and Kaiki. Now the reason why I played these two in a duo avatar deck is because when Kaiki is sent to the graveyard during your opponent's turn, you can actually special summon it to your side of the field and activate the effect to fusion summon into any warrior monster, which then gets you access to any of the duo avatar fusion monsters if you want to, or even the star fusion monsters as well. Other than that, it's a pretty standard duo avatar list. We play 3 copies of the Kokoku, 3 copies of Yuhi, 3 copies of Invitation, 3 copies of the Feud Spell, which is absolutely amazing. This is your 1-card combo, definitely 3 of. With also 3 copies of the Defeating Evil, 1 copy of Return, 1 copy of Compact. You could also play a second copy of this card because it allows you to just copy any duo avatar spell or trap, and this is your fusion. For example, you can copy it, or you can copy even the Defeating Evil. As of the staples, we definitely play 3 copies of Fusion Deployment. This is a must because you just get a free search for Kokoku or Yuhi. Some of the other staples are Foolish Burial, Reinforcements of the Army for the warrior deck, of course, 2 copies of Triple Attack Distress, 1 copy of Talent, 2 copies of Super Poly, 2 copies of Cold Buy, 1 copy of the Kurikara, and 1 copy of the Gamma Seal. That is basically all that you need, and also 1 copy of the Pot of Prosperity with a small engine of the King of the Swamp and also Polymerization. King of the Swamp is particularly good in this deck because you can just substitute it for any fusion material, being the Kokoku or the Yuhi, because sometimes you just don't have access to them. You can also substitute it even for Idaten to go into Shura directly, which sometimes very rarely comes up as well. But that's for the main deck. Now for the extra deck, I play 1 copy of Mud Dragon and Garuda for the super poly targets. I think that these two are enough. You could play also Starving Venom or Drago's Tapelia, but I don't think it's that necessary, plus that people don't just play dark monsters all the time. So these remain just good generic options. I also play 2 copies of the Manifested Aeon because this is an amazing card that gets an effect after you fusion summon with either the Empowered Mitsujaku or the other guy. Particularly this one is better. And also when it destroys, you can space summon 1 Kokoku and 1 Yuhi, which is absolutely amazing. We then play 2 copies of the Dual Avatar Feet and also 2 copies of the Fist. These are just really great cards. One is removal, one is monster effect negation. 1 copy of each of the boss monsters. This allows you to pop a monster after your opponent activates a monster effect, and this allows you to just attack without your opponent being able to activate stuff. Then return 1 monster to the hand after the damage calculation, which is a fine effect. It's not that amazing, but it's fine. The rest is just the Dual Avatar Fusion monsters. Now you can definitely get rid of 1 Raging and 1 Idaten and just play 1 copy of each of these. And they are here just for fun, but you are very rarely gonna go into those monsters. And then we play 1 copy of the Verti Anaconda. Obviously, it's just a really good card, but I'm not gonna spoil too much. Now let's get into the games and show you what the deck is capable of. Okay, so my hand is pretty interesting, but I'm gonna start by normal summon my Yuhi and activate the effect, see what he does here. Hopefully that doesn't get negated because I desperately need the effect to go through. Okay, well, it did get negated, which is... no, actually I can chain a Cold Buy to it. Oh wow, well that is just perfectly fine in that case. We're just gonna chain Cold Buy, banish this. Okay, we're now gonna be adding a copy of Invitation here, and my place will just start going. Now I'm gonna also activate my Triple Tactics Trust just because I can, and I'm gonna actually search out a copy of this trap card, set it onto the field, which is really good as well. So now I'm gonna activate Reinforcements of the Army, and I'm gonna add the one, the only Kokoku from my deck to my hand because I can also use it to go into Fusion Summon with it. And now I'm gonna use the effect of my Dual Avatar Invitation here. I'm gonna pitch the Defeating, unfortunately, just because I want to Fusion Summon. I'm gonna summon 1, 2, 5 tokens basically, and I'm gonna go into 2 fusion summons. And I know that this doesn't seem like that big of a deal, but trust me guys, it is definitely a big deal. Now I'm gonna summon this by using the Kokoku that I added with 2 more tokens, and I'm gonna summon it in the extra monster zone. It's really good to actually use the extra monster zone for these things. And I'm then gonna go and summon a copy of Dual Avatar Feet to the field. Of course, yeah, the name is Feet, and it's the Armored Ungyo. That will be enough for now. Next turn, I'm gonna activate Compact and do the same thing again, basically go into more place. So, activating the effect of the Libromancer's new spell card. That is perfectly fine, I cannot do anything about it. Okay, now setting to the field the Feud Spell, and before he activates it, I want to change the effect. No, I missed the activation. Okay, I mean, I screwed up, guys. I should have chained Compact before that, but I was on auto mode, so it wasn't chainable. Anyway, starting from deck to can a copy of the Doom Broker here. Now going to activate this, reveal 1 ritual monster in hand and special summon. And when he special summons, I will probably have to just use the trap card now. No, I actually don't think I need to activate anything. He doesn't have anything in the graveyard to use the effect of. Now he can ritual summon, and when he does that, I am gonna then just chain a bunch of effects to it. Okay, tributing this and ritual Shokan the Doom Broker, which he can now activate the effect of. Okay, chaining the effect of the spell card, and I can chain just a compact. Now, does this thing have an effect that he can use now? He does not use the effect, by the way, so... Oh, I banished the breaking instead of the... Oh my... No, actually, you know what? That is not that bad. I can just pop the broker anyways. Okay, it's fine, it's fine. Yeah, I actually cannot use the effect of the other one. So what can I do now? Banish one card from your opponent's graveyard? No, I'm gonna just draw one card, thank you. And that is just a one card combo, by the way. Okay, now setting one back row and passing turn. Well, I stopped his place. Now it is my turn. I'm gonna draw another copy of the field spell. Is not what I needed, but okay, I'm gonna activate the effect. No, actually, no, I should have first used this effect. Now I'm gonna add a copy of Yuhi from my deck to my hand because that will enable all of my plays. Now I will go and activate the effect of this guy, return everything that he controls to the hand basically. Chaining Gamma to it, well, that is a bit annoying, not gonna lie. Negating it and also popping it, which is really annoying. Now he keeps his back row, but I can change the effect of Yuhi from the graveyard. And for that reason, I should have firstly activated the effect of the fusion before I went into all of the other plays, because now he has code buy, which is what I was mostly scared of. And now my Yuhi in hand is just useless, not doing anything. I am just gonna pass turn. I mean, I'm gonna give him just a free turn. Directly proceeding to the end phase. Nothing to do. Okay, that is really great for me then. And I will be able to just go then normal summon my Yuhi. And then let's activate the effect of my... no, actually, no, I misplayed. I shouldn't have used the effect of the field spell yet. I missed out on one token. Anyways, we're gonna activate this. No, actually, no, that's good. What am I talking about? Yeah, I needed to pop the token so that I can keep the Yuhi. That was so good. Anyways, we're gonna then go and activate Invitation here. And I'm gonna fusion summon by discarding... the triple tactics is gonna be better to discard because the field spell is a one-card combo. Then I'm gonna go space summon 4 tokens here. I am gonna just fusion summon this guy, which is just really great by using 3. And then by using 2 more afterwards, I'm gonna go and fusion summon again. So it's better to go into just this thing, which is just gonna enable me someplace. We're gonna summon it to the field in attack mode. And what do I actually get rid of? This or the field spell? Okay, none of them, because this pops only monsters. What am I talking about? Anyways, we're just gonna proceed to the battle phase in that case. And apparently I a little bit screwed up. I should have went for at least the feat, which would have been an interruption. Now I don't have even an interruption. But anyways, we're gonna use the effect of the field spell here, and we're gonna add a copy of the Yuhi, a 3rd copy of it, of course. And he just cooped anyways. Okay. Well, with some misplays, we still managed to win the game, and it's fine. Okay, so that hand is a bit weird, but I think I can play through it perfectly fine. I'm gonna start by taking Foolish Burial, and I'm gonna send to the graveyard a copy of the Kaiki. Although I have it in hand, it's just good to have a second one, just in case. Now I'm gonna activate this, and I'm gonna add from deck to hand a copy of the only Yuhi. Now I'm gonna normal summon it, and before I activate the effect, I'm gonna activate the effect of the field spell, summon a token so that I don't need to tribute it. I can tribute the token. I'm gonna activate this now. I'm gonna pop the token, and that will just allow me to go and add the invitation. Now, this isn't the most ideal way to play with the dual avatar cards, but I don't have Kokaku or Kokoku. What was the name of it actually? Let me check it real quick. I don't have the copy of Kokoku, which means I cannot go into the better one. Now I am gonna discard another copy of Kaiki, and I'm gonna just space summon 4 tokens and then go for 2 summons. And as I said, you know, ideally you don't want to go into the Yuhi as a fusion material, but rather the other one, so that I can summon a copy of the only Mitsujaku. But now I am just gonna have to go into whatever, so I'm gonna go into that guy. I'm gonna use these 3, summon it, and we're gonna just try to figure it out somehow. I'm gonna then go and fusion summon for the blue one, which is, I guess, a cool interruption. We're gonna also set a copy of the dual avatar defeating, which is pretty good, and I'm also gonna set a copy of Super Poly. So if you're thinking about how am I actually gonna draw one for the Super Poly, I can then use the Defeating Evo, tribute one of these guys, preferably that guy, and then just draw one afterwards, and I can use the effect of Super Poly. Also, I can use the Kaiki Fusion Summon. But yeah, he had the Kaiju, which is a bit annoying for now. Now activating Legendary Ocean, I'm gonna have to chain the defeating now, and although I don't want to do this, it is just definitely the right option because I cannot go into Kaiki. I am a little bit limited in terms of plays. Now I'm gonna just draw one card and drawing the Kaiser, which is not bad. Now activating the Sea Stealth 2, which is treated as a Yumi card, and that's already annoying. Now normal summoning a copy of Maiden of the Aqua. What is this, bro? Ew, that is... why are you playing this? Let's just go to the battle phase, see what he will use. Okay, chaining the effect of the Karyushin's Dark Relief. Send one face-up Yumi. Special summon up to 2 monsters with different names. Yeah, okay. Special summoning to the field a copy of the Doom Kraken and also the Ocean Dragon Ward. I will change the effect of Super Poly immediately. I'm gonna discard the Breaking because I will not need it. And I'm gonna just use both of these guys to fusion summon. This is the right play, right? The Garuda. No, actually, it's not the Garuda. It's Mud Dragon. I'm gonna use these two. And that will just, you know, stop his plays to a big extent. Summoning my Mud Dragon to the field, and I can still just proceed to the battle phase, get rid of his cards. Okay, that was a bit weird. I don't know what he was playing, but fine. I can then just, you know, send another copy of the Kaiku. No, actually, I have sent 2 copies of the Kaiki, and I'm not gonna tribute summon, but I would rather just go for the Vertei Anaconda. I think is the right play here, so let's just use these 2. And now I'll be able to also fusion summon. No, actually, I'm not gonna be able to fusion summon. What am I doing? Okay, that was... No, I actually was able to fusion summon, but whatever, he just scooped anyways. It's fine. Normal summoning the Makina Gear Frame, so I'm playing against Makinas. Haven't seen that deck in a while. Now adding the Mega Form. What does that even do? Tribute its card, space summon 1 Makina monster from hand or deck. Also activating the effect of the redeployment. Now adding for deck to hand a copy of Overdrive. Target 1 machine monster. You can choose space summon 1 Makina monster with a different name from hand or deck and destroy the other target. Now space summoning Irradiator. What are these cards, bro? This is the first time I'm seeing half of these cards. Activating this effect now to target itself. Space summoning the Mega Form and now popping this. Now he can use Mega Form as well. Tribute it. Space summon from hand or deck 1 Makina monster. Space summoning from the deck the Metal Cruncher and activating the effect. By the way, 1 Ash Blossom would have just absolutely killed his turn here if I have it, but I don't have it. So revealing 2 copies of Citadel. And hopefully he doesn't get Citadel. Nope, he got the Citadel. Space summoning back the Fortress. Setting 1 back row, passing turn. With Citadel as well in grave, but you know, could be worse. Drawing the Kaiser, so that is absolutely full combo for me. Let's activate the field spell here. And I get to add a copy of my Yuhi from deck to hand. Now let us proceed to normal summon my Yuhi. Hopefully the effect will resolve. Let's activate the effect of the field spell, summon a token because I want to tribute it off of the effect of Yuhi. Yup, it goes through, so I will just have it. Now chaining the effect of Overdrive, space summon Makina monster. So I feel like that's gonna be a good card to get, so I'm just gonna chain my defeating tribute to pop it. Seems like a decent option. Of course he's gonna be able to have Citadel, and yeah, he does have Ash Blossom. Chaining Ash Blossom because yeah, it has a secondary effect that allows you to draw 1 card if you tribute a fusion monster, which I did not do, but it still counts as one, you know. Space summoning now this thing. Now I can trigger the effect of Citadel as well. And oh boy, it is not looking good for me. I am in a lot of trouble. Now I'm gonna activate the effect of this though. And I still just have full combo, bro. I don't know. I mean, I have plenty of plays. He can just pop all of my board, negate the Yuhi, which is, you know, quite good for him, but I still have even more plays than that. Let's go activate my dual avatar invitation here, and that gives me 5 tokens, guys. So I'm gonna just discard this, and I'm just gonna get 5 tokens to fusion summon twice with, and you're gonna see what full combo with this deck actually means now. I am gonna just go and summon, first of all, that guy, yep, by using 2 tokens, of course, and I'm also afterwards gonna go and fusion summon by using 2 tokens and 1 copy of the Kokoku, and go into the, what was the name of it? I forgot about it. We'll see in a little tiny bit, and the name is Empowered Mitsujaku. Okay, I should have summoned it probably in defense mode, but whatever. We're gonna just let's see if this card is destroyed by a card effect. Time on card should destroy the target. I mean, I could just pop the Citadel. Maybe I should have went for something else. Quick effect, target 1 Makina monster. Yeah, I can just negate that. No thank you, bro. It's whatever. Yeah, maybe I should have went for a monster with more attack points, but I don't really have one, so that was just the best option. So I did pop it, but he will still get to trigger the effect, which is annoying. Space summoning from deck the whatever the name of this card is. Now I can use the effect. Target 1 Makina monster in graveyard, space summon it in defense position. Does that reset the effect of Citadel, by the way? Targeting, no, actually Irradiator. Okay, now I will special summon my Kaiser by tributing. So let's just tribute this, special summon it to the field, and we're gonna activate the effect, which is gonna give me a decent follow-up. We're gonna banish a copy of the Kokoku, which will then let me special summon, send to the graveyard a copy of Kaiki, And we're gonna just proceed to the battle phase, destroy 2 of his monsters. Then he's gonna be able to trigger the fortresses effect as well. Maybe not, like I could just leave the fortress be. So let's just pop this thing. I'm not gonna pop the fortress. And that is basically my turn. Now activating the effect of discard from the graveyard, banish a target 3 of your machine monsters, shuffle them into the deck, then draw 1. Okay, shuffling these 3. Do I chain the Kaiki now and fusion summon? No, I gotta wait for the for his effects until I go into it. Empowered Mitsujaku has an effect available. Activating the effect of this now. Okay, so that is really not what I want to see, but I cannot negate it anyways. Now I think for that you can a copy of Irridator again and a copy of the Ruin Force. Now Ruin Force is really good. By the way, I feel like I'm gonna lose the game here because he has a lot of follow-up, and also when I destroy something he can chain a whole bunch of things. So now after the special summon, I'm gonna wait and I'm gonna activate the effect of that guy. Now activating the effect. No, I actually cannot chain this. Why? Oh, because I need to control a second fusion monster. Yeah, well, in that case I'm gonna go for Kaiki and I'm gonna fusion summon now. Yeah, I actually wanted to do a different thing. I wanted to fusion summon instead of going for the Ida 10, which is typically my target. I kind of wanted to go for a copy of the manifested A1, which would have just allowed me to just you know, destroy something. But yeah, I mean, whatever, I'm just gonna have to fusion summon now, and I'm gonna go for this thing. Is probably not a bad idea. When this card is destroyed, it doesn't do anything. So let's just go for a Raijin, summon it here by using these 2. So yeah, you're gonna see why Raijin is good in that case. I mean, he's gonna pop my field. So now there were a lot of options to play this turn, but I chose this option because that gives me some sort of a follow-up. While the other ones just don't give me that. And I should have went into this earlier, by the way, to stop the effect of his Irradiator, because now he can just get a free body. Space summoning this and activating the effect target one Machina monster in your graveyard, space summon it in defense mode. Oh my goodness, dude, I misplayed with the fact that I didn't know that I need a second fusion monster to activate this, and because of that, now this is what's going on. Now using 2 of his monsters to go into the Gear Gigant X, and that is exactly what I'm gonna negate now, because it will just force out the Citadel effect as well, probably. Maybe I should just pop the Citadel, but he can just force out, you know, he can just go ahead and attack it. So you know what, I'm gonna chain it now. He can just attack it with the Citadel, and then I won't be able to use it at all, so I might as well just use it now. Now chaining the effect of the Citadel, of course, as I said. Yup. And now I can pop the Gear Gigant. He can trigger the effect to add 1 Machina monster as a follow-up. Adding for the candy, whatever the name of this card is. Now I can chain Yugi's effect and return it to hand. And I should be able to chain this. Wait, what? Target 2 level 7 lower water monsters to the graveyard. If this card is destroyed by battle or card effect and sent to the graveyard this turn. Oh, during game phase, Okay, so it's definitely gonna happen just during game phase. Now that's how much life points? Oh wow, I just lose the game though. Well, I should have went for something else. Maybe I should have went for, I don't know, bro, like, oh my goodness. I didn't read that it says in the end phase of this card, dude. I was on the right path, but I just misplayed a little bit, and that was the result of it. Okay, fine, bro, you get the dub here. One small misplay cost me the game. But it was a nice game, nevertheless, I had some fun with it.